welcome back to my channel, in which is starting to become Stephanie's Car Chronicles, apparently. I can't think of any other place to film but my car, but that's okay, guys, because I like to film before I go into the meeting and then after. But I was running late for the meeting. I was going to an earlier meeting because I'm meeting up with a friend for brunch, and I didn't want to, with what the times that she was available, I just pushed up going to my meeting. But I always like the different ways. Like she did, you see how she did my name with the F in my name? So cool. Anyway, so let's talk about it, guys. I'll tell you what my feelings were prior to going into the meeting. I was nervous because I did not eat the best this week. I did a lot of eating out. And like I was saying or maybe I can't remember if I talked about this in my last vlog, but I was going to, actually, no, I hadn't been invited yet. So on January 1st, New Year's Day, a church friend invited me over to her house for lunch, me and my husband. So we went over to their house, but I brought a veggie tray because she described her menu to me and it was very heavy. So sorry. It was like a Mexican thing, and she made a scalloped potato roll that was stuffed with like ground beef and like ricotta and all this stuff, which I didn't know it was gonna be stuffed with ricotta because I don't like ricotta, but I ate like a small portion of it. And she had all these dips and things. I talk with my hands, guys, I'm sorry. She is an excellent cook. So I knew that the food was gonna be on the fattening side. So I wanted to eat like half my plate fresh vegetables from the vegetable platter that I brought, and then like just leaving part of my plate empty, and then like a small bit of her food, which is okay. But like I said, I know I didn't make some good choices this week. After we went to her house, we went to go see a movie, and then we went to Texas Roadhouse. Mind you, I could have eaten a very low point meal at Texas Roadhouse, but I had points, so I did not choose wisely. So went to meeting today. So I was worried about it, and I had been working late a few days this week, and so I didn't feel like cooking when I came home, and didn't really have a plan on what we were gonna cook in the first place, so didn't cook. But so I didn't cook. So just I ate out at Taco Bell a lot this week. So yeah, and that is to say, guys, I gained. Sad day. So I was what's the word? I was 251.6 pounds last week, and this week I'm 252.8. So that is a gain of 1.2 pounds. So yeah, sad day, guys, sad day. But I didn't do any of the 3 things that I said I was gonna do this week. Although I tracked every day. I did track every day. I don't think I got a blue dot every day, especially New Year's Day, because I had not accounted for, I tried to do as much tracking as I could that day. But when you're at someone else's house and you don't know how they're cooking things, some things can honestly be untrackable. So my goal last week was to jump rope for 15 minutes a day at least 3 times this week. I did not do that. I didn't get in 8,000 steps a day, and I didn't get my blue dot every day. So it was not a great week. So I see where the gain comes from. I'm just gonna have to backtrack now. And also, though, I have to say, I think that my clothes were heavier than last week. So that's also something I'm just saying. I'm wearing jeans today, whereas before I wore the word I'm looking for, yoga pants or something like fitness pants along those lines. So you know what, I'm just gonna start wearing the same clothes to get weighed. I'm gonna start wearing the same clothes so I have no qualms about whether or not I have this. But what I'm gonna do, I have to get planning as far as what I'm gonna do this upcoming week. I have to have a better plan. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but when I get back home, I'll sit down at the table, I'll film me just fleshing out my thoughts with you guys, and we'll plan together for this next upcoming week and how I'm gonna make this week a success, and hopefully lose that 1.2 pound and some more. Stay tuned, guys. Hi guys. So I wanted to kind of catch you up, and that prior clip that you saw, I filmed this past Saturday, right when I got out of the meeting. I think that was pretty clear, but that was this past Saturday. Today is now Tuesday, and I didn't follow through on some things, and I wanted to just come back and we'll first finish the video and then kind of give you guys an update on, did I meal plan? What's my plan for the week? What are my goals? What's going on? So on Sunday, the day that I normally meal prep, I was not feeling that well. And just the idea of meal prepping, meal prepping is definitely, it can be a lot as far as depending on what you're doing. I was going to be prepping 2 meals and some breakfast items. Definitely was going to be doing the fruit salad that we did last week because it was really delicious. I was going to be doing the chicken fried rice. I was going to do in like a turkey chili. Those are the 3 things I was going to prep, plus some hard-boiled eggs. I think I said that, but either way, I was going to prep that. And it just, when it came to Sunday, I just was not feeling it. And I didn't push through. And I definitely should have pushed through and done the meal prep so that I'd be better prepared for this week. My plan was to go ahead and do it on Monday. But I didn't do that. I ended up cooking dinner yesterday, so it just felt like a lot to cook dinner and meal prep. But I had extra food from dinner that I just took for lunch today, and I'll probably do the same thing for tomorrow. And so I think I can just make my lunches for the rest of the week work out. I have wraps and things that I can make. That will go that can fit well into the plan. So I'm not super disappointed in that I didn't meal prep, because I still have plenty of foods around the house that I can make into my lunch each night. and make sure that I'm coming in with a lunch. And plus, keeping in mind that at my job, I do have food options there. So if I don't remember to take in a lunch, I still can have a low point lunch at work. It's just going to be something that is honestly kind of boring and can become repetitive. Like Sunday, I did not Sunday, Monday, I didn't pack a lunch. So what I took was what I made was a salad with some deli turkey on the top, and all 0 point toppings and some balsamic vinaigrette dressing, it was all very tasty. But that can get repetitive and boring after a while. So I like to go ahead and take in my lunch to minimize the amount of points that I'm going to be eating, and so that I'll have that variety. But it's been very difficult, honestly, eating in the cafeteria. I do like to eat away from my desk, just as a point to get up, go to a different space, refresh my mind, come back, sit down at my desk again, and continue working, rather than feeling like I didn't get a break. Even if I'm not working while I'm at my desk, it doesn't. So I like to go to the employee cafeteria, but it's a catch-22 because, for example, last Thursday, they served fried chicken and fried okra. I was just like, that's my favorite. It's my favorite. It's really my favorite, guys. I love fried chicken. So that was difficult to go through and see that was being served, but it's okay. But I wanted to talk about what I'm going to do the rest of the week, because I just need to reset. I can just feel it not going well. I have not, it feels a lot like last week, if that makes sense. Although last week, I don't think I did a what I eat in a day last week, but last week I took my meals. I took all my meal preps. I ate all my meal preps, for, lunches and things like that. But I think I'm okay on lunches, but I think where I need to focus my energy and some of my time, is on planning out dinners. I need to plan out my dinners a little bit better. Sorry for saying so much. I need to plan out my dinners better, because I have my husband who is not on any type of diet plan. And honestly, he eats fairly unhealthy. He's a picky person as well. So it makes it a little bit difficult to make dinners that include something that he will actually eat. So, like for tonight, I ate Chinese food. I got one of the special diet menu plans, not plans, but meals. And he got Jersey Mike's. And while I can eat Jersey Mike's, I didn't have enough points to eat that. Whereas if I had planned my day around us eating Jersey Mike's for dinner, I could have eaten Jersey Mike's. So I just have to plan better. I have to plan out dinners, just try to figure out things a little bit more. But regardless of that, the purple plan still works. WW still works, even if you have to have a little bit of spontaneity. And I just think it works better for me to have things. It's easier for me to stay on track if I'm planning out my meals. So for the rest of the week, I have to figure out exactly what we're going to be eating for dinner based upon what we have here in the house. Because like I was saying before, in one of my previous videos, we have a lot of food here that needs to be used. So I need to make sure I'm doing that. And making sure that I have some high protein snacks. I'm noticing that my snacks need more protein because I'm not feeling full, or I'm feeling really ravenous by the time that dinner comes around. And just generally having more protein, I notice when I don't have um, a protein heavy breakfast, then it really affects the rest of my day. Not last week, but the week before last, I ate eggs in the morning with fruit and possibly cereal, and or I had eggs and turkey bacon, and I was having protein and felt satiated for the rest of the day, with that being my building block. So that's one thing I want to get back to. But I feel like I'm rambling, so let me get to the point. For the rest of this week, because it is now Tuesday, I want to have some attainable goals, and those would be to eat breakfast for the rest of the week, to work out 3 times, and that would be my jump roping sessions. Get 3 jump rope sessions in. Luckily, Zumba is back in session next week. And I'm gonna keep those. Those two are good enough. I'm trying to get better about fitness. I definitely see the difference in myself when I have fitness, when I am exercising. So I want to make sure that I'm doing that, and just eating breakfast. I think that will make a big difference, and I'll see how it turned out coming up on Saturday. I have not been eating outside of my points values, so hopefully I will see a loss this week. If not, that's okay. My biggest goal is to be healthy, and I am eating a lot healthier. And also, I do want to lose the weight, but to achieve my goal, I only need like a roundabout average of 7 pounds lost a month. So that gives myself some wiggle room, so I'm not focusing too hard on a number and more on me and how I'm doing. So I hope this wasn't too rambly, guys. If you are even still with me, thank you for watching. I hope you will watch next week. I will get another video up that is not a recap, just either a meal prep video that I have kind of locked away and I need to get edited, or I'll do another what I eat in a day. Down in the comments, let me know which one of those you like seeing, and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys.